Hello everyone, you're welcome to Naka's kitchen. So today we're going to be doing this crunchy and sumptuous fish roll. Let's dive straight into it. So I'm going to keep my filling in very simple. These are all the things I'm going to be using for my filling in. 3 medium-sized mackerel fish. I've beheaded it. I've taken off the head. It's beheaded, right? I've taken off the head already. And then my potato, 1 large potato, Irish potato, 1 medium-sized onion, 1 large carrot, some spring onions, and some chili pepper. So first I'm going to dice my potato, my Irish potato, and slice my fish, and then I boil it. So there you go. In a pan I've put my fish, diced Irish potatoes, and some chopped onions. I'm just going to put in salt and seasoning cube or powder, or what we call Maggi. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll put a little water, bring it to a boil, boil it so that the water like almost dries off. So it's boiling, and the water is almost dry. So I'm just going to turn off the stove now and let it cool down. After it cools down, I'm going to take out all the bones from the fish, and mash the fish together with the potatoes. The other things I need are ready. I've grated my carrots, I've chopped my onions, and I added 3 cloves of garlic. I just have a thing for the flavor of garlic. It's just something else. So I added 3 cloves of garlic. It's optional. You can or you can't. That's okay. I sliced my spring onions, and then I sliced my chili pepper too. So I'm going to mash the Irish potato and the fish until it's very soft and smooth. After which I'm going to set it aside in a hot pan with oil. I'm going to put my other ingredients, as you can see, and just fry them until, that's fish sauce I'm adding, and just fry them until I think they're okay. I put my spring onions and fry as well, and then I'm going to put the mashed potato and fish and just stir it until it's like that. For my dough, I'm going to need evaporated milk, 1 kilogram of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, some butter, sugar, eggs, nutmeg, and other food. That's 1 cup of cornstarch. I put 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg, and then with clean hands I'm just going to mix it until it's fully incorporated, after which I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of margarine. So after I put my 4 tablespoons of margarine, I'm just going to rub it in, just mix it until it forms a sandy texture like that. So after doing that, I'm going to go in with my eggs. I'm just going to break them in a different bowl, mix together, and put in the mixture again, and just mix it. After I mix it all, I'm going to go with my milk, my evaporated milk. That's 1 liter of evaporated milk. I'm not going to use any water for this. So you could use some water. If you don't have as much milk, you could use some water, but I really wanted mine to be crunchy. So you see, the dough is ready when it doesn't stick on your hand or on the pan. So I get my chopping board, my rolling pin, I put some flour, and then I take very little quantity of the dough, little balls, and just roll. I put my filling in, and then I roll. That's why you call it fish roll. I'm going to repeat the process. I'm just going to keep repeating this process. Just make sure your chopping board and rolling pin has some flour on it, so that the dough doesn't stick on them. So I'm just going to repeat this process until all my dough is finished. So after that is done, I put my oil and just make sure it's hot enough, medium heat, and then I'm just going to put in my fish roll to fry. I think for this batch I overcrowded the pan. The next batches I did not overcrowd like this, but you see that you're just going to let it fry until it is golden brown. And then You take it off the heat and put it in a strainer just so the excess oil gets off, and your fish roll is ready. So yummy, guys. Thank you for watching.